Things are picking up with the January 6th Select Committee, and it now looks, according to those close to the committee, those with access to the committee, and of course even some of those on the committee like Adam Kinzinger, it appears that the committee is now reversing a previous decision to not go after members in the House of Representatives, and they should be contacting Kevin McCarthy very soon, if they haven't already, to tell him, McCarthy, it's time to get your people to come and talk to us. And two of the people that have recently been added to what's being called a target list of the committee are, of course, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Paul Gosar, after their text messages to Kevin McCarthy had been made public. Not Kevin McCarthy, excuse me, Mark Meadows. Sorry, lots of names out there, sometimes difficult to keep everybody in track when you're talking about these things. But anyway, Gosar, Greene, texted Meadows. They wanted in on the plans. They had been discussing the plans. So the committee right now, with these individuals, along with others, Jim Jordan, Scott Perry, possibly even Matt Gaetz, telling them, we want you to voluntarily come and talk to the committee. We want some answers. Obviously, you've been in the news for this. Your text messages are out there in the ether. We have every right to say, come and sit and talk to us. You do. And just a couple weeks ago, the committee had told us, like, hey, we're not gonna go after the members in the House. But at this point, the evidence had become so overwhelming and, of course, public, which is the key, that they have no choice now. If they don't go down that path, obviously the public would be irate, rightfully so, because you can't just ignore what these people did because you're afraid of looking partisan. It's time to put those concerns aside. They're going to call you a partisan committee no matter what. They actually already have been doing that since day one. So go big or go home. I mean, really at this point, if you're not going to go after every possible lead, every possible suspect, then what is even the point of anything that you're doing? The problem is we also know that none of these Republicans are going to sit down and play nice with this committee. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am in this particular instance. So what then would the committee do? Are you going to subpoena these individuals? Are you going to force them to come and testify? Do you want to get drawn into those long legal battles when they, object to these subpoenas? We all know the solution. I've been saying it since November. Special prosecutor. Special prosecutor wouldn't have these limitations. Special prosecutor wouldn't have to go through all the lengthy legal battles. Special prosecutor could just make it happen, and it would happen. But again, that's on Merrick Garland and the DOJ. And if they're not willing to step up and do their jobs, the January 6th committee is going to continue to be hamstrung by both the DOJ and these Republican lawmakers. And the public is never going to get the full story of what these people actually did. DOJ, time to step up. And if nobody at that organization is willing to step up right now, then step down. And let's put somebody in there who will rise to this momentous occasion. This is unprecedented, and it needs to be thoroughly explained and investigated. And again, if you won't do that, quit your job, and we'll find somebody who will.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.